be prepared to spend more money than you're actually going to make. Very, very important. Look at it like this. Investing in your business doesn't cost, it pays. Invest on supplies. Grow your supplies. That should be your #1 goal. Yes, any little profit has to be for bills, but only for bills. Don't go out buy some sneakers, don't go out to the movies, don't go buy food outside. Invest. Get all the supplies you need because this is gonna start paying you. You must invest. So I'm gonna start opening all this up and show you everything I got. Good day to you and how you be, everybody? Today, this is what we're talking about. Squeegees. How to take care of them, how to use them. It's all about squeegees today. Why do I say the most important tool when it comes to screen printing is the squeegee? Because it is. It's the most important tool, is the one that you're constantly gonna be using, and all your prints determine on your squeegee. So first, let's talk about the durometer of the squeegee. There are 3 durometers, maybe 4, because there's one that's like, you have one in between, a triple one. Well, you have a 60, a 70, and an 80. The 60 is a very softer rubber, 70 in between, and 80 very hard. So which one should you use? Well, the most common one that we use is the one in the middle, which is this one, 7. I just picked up 4. Can't wait to use them. Prints come out really good. Those are the ones, the 70 is the one that you're mostly gonna be using, so get your hands on a 70 when you start. Make sure it's 12 inches wide. That's mostly a common print that you're gonna use for mostly all your prints. How do you know about the durometer with a type of different mesh? Well, there's a rule of thumb saying the lower the mesh count, the lower the number of the durometer, the higher the durometer. I mean, so if I'm using a 60 mesh, I'm gonna use a 60 durometer. And if I'm using a 3 or 5 mesh, I'm gonna have to go up on an 80 durometer. But anything in between, 80 or 110, 160, 230, 205, that's why you use a 70 durometer. Let's talk about the squeegee part here. This little sharp, very sharp. So how do I know when to replace them? Is when they start getting like a little round. Like you don't feel the sharpness no more. That's not gonna be a nice print when you're printing with a squeegee that's already has a little round. It's not sharp, it's kind of like wasted. People will sandpaper, they'll sand it up. I don't like doing that. For me, there's something about that, it's like uneven. I'd rather just go and replace them and get new ones. And like that, your print will keep going good. Does not matter if your mesh is not, the tension is not that good. That helps, but this is the one that really helps you to get nice sharp prints. It's all about the squeegee. When it comes to printing, that's where the trick is. You as a beginner gotta make sure that you're gonna decide how am I going to print? Am I pulling or am I pushing? I prefer pushing because it relieves my shoulders, but pushing for me is good. I know some people that like to pull and the prints come out even a little more better. I don't know why, but the pushing, I prefer the pushing. The other thing is pressure. When it comes to pressure, is you don't want this here. You don't want the squeegee to start bending like that. The blade, that's too much pressure. All you want is just a little, especially the 70 diameter. You don't want too hard, okay? The other thing you know about pressure is the details are they looking like a little blurry. That means too much pressure. When you take out the shirt and there's ink on the palette, too much pressure. So go lay off a little bit from the pressure. The other thing, the angle. The angle when I'm pushing is a 45-degree angle. This is what I use, 40 or 45-degree angle. That's where you wanna base it on. So let me do a little quick print and show you. So first, raise the screen and flood the screen. What you don't want is this. You don't want that part there. I know you can see it, but you don't want that. That's too much pressure. What you want to do is just come in 40-45-degree angle and just not too much pressure. And there goes your print. There it is. Nice, not a lot of pressure, and everything nice and sharp with the angle. Now, after everything is done, time to clean the squeegees. Please, fellas, do not leave these squeegees hanging for days with ink on them. It will damage your squeegees. There are chemicals inside the ink that the blade will start absorbing, and then the blade will start to swell up. It's gonna give you some swell. So when you print, maybe one part of the print looks nice and sharp, and there's another part that don't look sharp, has to do with the squeegee. So what I use to clean is a Supreme wash, little spatula. These you can find them $3-4, a spray bottle to spray, and a counter to put the squeegees. You could use paper towels, you could use a rag, whatever. I prefer using a rag. It's much faster, much better to clean those squeegees. So let's start cleaning the squeegees. All right, squeegees all cleaned up. Check them out, nice and clean. See? Gotta clean them up, man. Don't leave them hanging there. You always have them available. You work faster. Once you get a habit of doing that, you just finish a job, clean up the squeegees, leave, even take out all the ink out of the screens. And once that becomes a habit, you become faster as a screen printer. So always check your squeegee, make sure that it's still sharp. Once it starts not getting sharp, that means you decide you use a sandpaper or replace them. So if you like this video, press that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. May God bless you all. Be grateful and peace out.